7 years before the Wright brothers made history at Kitty Hawk, something impossible was already patrolling the American skies. Imagine it's November 1896. You're a farmer in Sacramento, California. There are no planes, no satellites, and no drones. Suddenly, a massive metallic cigar-shaped object descends from the clouds, glowing with powerful electric searchlights that shouldn't exist. It hums with a rhythmic mechanical beat. A voice calls down from the sky in English, laughing, before the craft vanishes at speeds no bird could match. Over the next 6 months, this phantom airship would be spotted by thousands, from San Francisco to Chicago. Was it a secret government weapon, or something not of this world? This is the true, documented mystery of the Great Airship Scare, the most shocking technological ghost story in U.S. history. On the evening of November 17, 1896, the city of Sacramento was settling into a quiet, foggy night. Suddenly, the sky split open. A brilliant, blinding light, far more powerful than the gas lamps of the era, swept across the rooftops. Hundreds of citizens looked up to see a dark, oblong hull floating just a few hundred feet above the street. Witnesses described seeing 4 large fans and hearing a steam engine. But here is the most baffling part. As the craft hovered over the state capitol, the onlookers heard voices. They heard singing. They heard the clinking of metal tools. In an era where the only way to fly was a primitive hot air balloon, this was like seeing a starship today. The Sacramento Bee and the San Francisco Call exploded with the news. As the sightings moved east, a narrative began to form. This wasn't just a random occurrence. It was a test flight. Rumors began to swirl about a secret syndicate backed by Wall Street gold. In San Francisco, a prominent attorney named George Collins claimed he represented a wealthy inventor who had solved the problem of aerial navigation. He told the press the ship could travel at 90 miles per hour. Thomas Edison was publicly questioned, but he denied involvement, saying, "I am not working on airships. If I were, I would not be hiding them." If it wasn't Edison, who was it? Some pointed to the mysterious Delschau Secret Society, a group of German immigrants in Texas who allegedly built aerocraft using a secret gas they called soupe. By April 1897, the airship fever reached a fever pitch in the Midwest. In Aurora, Texas, a story emerged that would haunt the state for a century. Locals claimed an airship crashed into a windmill belonging to Judge J.S. Proctor. The debris was said to be a strange mixture of aluminum and silver. Most shockingly, the pilot, who died in the crash, was described as not an inhabitant of this world, yet he was buried with Christian rites in the local cemetery. On April 15, 1897, thousands of people in Chicago watched a light hover over the city for hours. Even the legendary showman Buffalo Bill Cody commented on it. And then, just as quickly as it arrived, the mystery ended. By the summer of 1897, the sighting stopped. No airship ever landed at the White House. History offers a chilling possibility. In the late 1890s, the U.S. was bracing for the Spanish-American War. A secret inventor's technology would have been the ultimate weapon. Many believe the U.S. government seized the craft, and the secret was buried in a vault, leaving the world to wait for the Wright brothers to reinvent flight. For the modern American audience, the 1896 airship scare is the missing link of history. It proves that human innovation often happens in the shadows. When you look at the subfolders of the National Archives, you find reports from mayors and judges, all swearing they saw a giant mechanical whale in the sky. Was it the greatest hoax in history? Or was it the first time humanity truly touched the future, only to lose it in the fog of time?